Charger lineup includes the legacy-propelled Daytona, fueled by a 5.7-liter V8, and Daytona 392, 6.4-liter V8, models for 2017. Both have remarkable styling with glossy silk dark outside accents and a uniquely equipped inside, and 20-inch wheels with more extensive, stickier elastic and redesigned brakes. Models furnished with the 5.7 additionally get a dynamic fuse framework for a burlier soundtrack. Each Charger has a refreshed U-connecting infotainment framework, with the discretionary 8.4-inch touchscreen with route including multi-touch signals for capacities, for example, squeeze to zoom. Alongside alternate increments, the rye bundle brings new Hyper Black 19-inch wheels, and the SXT and RT trims are currently accessible with houndstooth material seats. Existing shading decisions are joined by Destroyer Gray, Green Go, Octane Red, and Yellow Jacket. White Knuckle and Contusion Blue are renamed Remainder tints. The Charger's inside is exceedingly utilitarian yet the inverse of rich, with more rubber-treated materials than a porno set. Aside from superb backseat legroom, its traveler space is marginally underneath normal. The Lodge's oversimplified configuration is great muscle auto, yet choices are ample. The Charger Daytona we tried was fitted with weave seats wrapped in false softened cowhide and calfskin. The front containers had additional reinforcing that was steady yet meddlesome after long stretches. It additionally had premium touches, for example, enlightened cup holders, a power customizable guiding wheel, warmed and cooled front seats, and warmed back seats. While its trim completions took after scraped-up metal that coordinated the auto's vibe, the inside's uneven board holes and average quality lessened the Lodge's atmosphere. To precisely quantify seating tallness, the separation from the street to the driver's hip, we utilize a H-point machine, HPM, a correctly built gadget showcased by SAE International. This adaptable instrument, in conjunction with a laser gadget, uncovers the width and area of rooftop column perceivability hindrances, blind sides. Our HPM and laser estimation instruments decide the length of street darkened by the hood and also the street clouded by the storage compartment or bring forth, as observed through the rear view reflect. The cutting-edge Charger has a large group of discretionary innovative helps, including versatile journey control and computerized crisis braking. Be that as it may, these highlights cost additional, and base models are absolved from the most developed hardware. The Charger earned a 5-star crash test rating from NHTSA, yet its SAE scores were normal. Few out of every odd Charger has a relentless Hemi V8 in the engine. What a pity. However, they do all share a phenomenal 8-speed programmed transmission and standard back-wheel drive. All-wheel drive can be fitted to just the base V6 motor. A V8 doesn't construct a Charger with a manual gearbox, yet it'd be a ton cooler in the event that it did. The standard 3.6-liter V6 builds up a not-too-bad 292 drive and 260 pounds-to-foot of torque, with crest yields expanding to 300 steeds and 264 pounds-to-foot with the discretionary rye group bundle. Indeed, even with the additional power, in any case, the Charger we tried was slower than a large portion of its front-drive rivals, thanks to some extent to its thick 4,096-pound control weight. The Hemi-controlled Chargers produce 370 pull and 395 pounds-to-foot of torque, 5.7-liter V8, and 485 horses and 475 pounds-to-foot, 6.4-liter V8. The previous hit 60 miles per hour in 5.1 seconds while the last completes it an entire second snappier. Both quicken on request, can without much of a stretch ditch the back tires, and sing a transcendent tribute to the muscle auto divine beings. The 6.4 simply does it with greater expert. With the death of the Chevrolet SS4 2018, the huge Dodge and its corporate cousin, the Chrysler 300, are presently the main back-wheel drive V8 controlled autos in their aggressive set. The splendid, Green Go, Charger we paraded around town had a common created ride. Its extensive 20-inch wheels were casual on most surfaces, yet hindrances, for example, railroad intersections and potholes upset its self-control. The huge-bodied car was amazingly adjusted while cornering, as well. Despite the fact that the V6 adaptation we tried had about indistinguishable cornering grasp, the Daytona's strong drive advantage opened up the good times. The electrically helped control directing adds to the Charger's deliberate control, however its input is too overwhelming and ease back to lock in. We've tried a few Chargers for crisis braking, and the best outcomes originated from the elite models with updated brakes and stickier summer execution tires. The V6 and 5.7-liter forms had about indistinguishable halting separations, 170 and 171 feet, separately. The Charger RT Scat Pack was extensively better, 153 feet, and took the best spot among its nearest equals.